You've been doing counseling for 30 years. If you were to speak to pastors specifically about the issue with marriage, what would you tell them to do differently?
Well, that's huge. I mean, the average pastor is so busy and so overwhelmed. I mean, they've got a church to run, they've got administrative things they have to take care of, they've got the business side to be on top of, they've got preaching and teaching responsibilities, and then some pastors do a little bit of counseling, others, they realize they just don't have time for it. And maybe there's a counseling ministry or other people that help. But I think if pastors want to help married couples, they need to be able to ask some really tough questions and maybe take couples through the real issues, the core issues that often get brought into marriage that neither spouse is in touch with, is aware of. Now that's a lot of stuff. And that's why I think God sometimes gifts the body of Christ with counselors or people who maybe spend the majority of their time in this world walking through this stuff with people. And I think a wise pastor will be quick to find some good referrals of people, whether they're counselors or therapists or just godly experienced elders or elder couples or couples who've been together for 30, 40 years who work through some really hard stuff. We need to be more intentional about this. We can't just read a book or go to a couple sessions or have our pastor tell us that we need to work on communication skills. There's more going on. In fact, there's deep stuff going on that's related to me and Jesus and how I do life and how I do intimacy and how I see myself. That all gets pulled in.